Warning, the following podcast contains goodwill, cheer, festive wishes, and maybe some butchering of your native language. We apologise in advance.
It is day 9 of the Gareth Random Ramblings 12 Days of Podcast, where we are celebrating Christmas all around the world with the different traditions and customs of those people. Hello, my name is Gareth.
I'm Bex.
And today we are going to be spending a little time in Europe. A place I really want to go to. One place that, if we go, cool, if we don't, it's where it is. And one place that my ancestors are from. Fantastic. We are going to France, Spain, and Germany. Bex, tell us how the French celebrate Christmas.
Alrighty, well, in many regions in France, Christmas celebrations start with St. Nicholas Day on the 6th of December. There, children get sweets and little gifts. Cities are decorated in France, especially in the Alsace region, where they say the first decorated Christmas trees appeared as far back as the 14th century. Pardon me. In France, a nativity crib is often used to help decorate the house. French cribs have clay figures in them, and during December, some towns and cities, such as Marseille, have fairs that sell nativity figures. In French, Merry Christmas is Joyeux Noël. Your logs are made out of cherry wood and are often in French homes. The log is carried into the home on Christmas Eve and is sprinkled with red wine to make the log smell nice when it is burning. There is a custom that the log and candles are left burning all night with some food and drinks left out for in case Mary or the baby Jesus come past during the evening. In France, Father Christmas is known as Père Noël. The main Christmas meal is called Réveillon, and is eaten on Christmas Eve or early Christmas morning after people have returned from the midnight church service. Dishes might include roast turkey with chestnuts or roast goose, oysters, foie gras, lobster, venison and cheeses. For dessert, a chocolate sponge cake log called a bûche de Noël is normally eaten.
It's funny that I gave you that one because you speak French. I would have been no luck whatsoever. Speaking about a language that I don't speak, Spanish. So let's go to Spain now. Most people in Spain go to midnight mass or La Misa del Goro, or Gallo, which is the mass of the rooster. It is because roosters supposedly have crowed the night that Jesus was born. Most families eat their Christmas meal on Christmas Eve before the service, and that includes turkey stuffed with truffles, and in some parts of Spain, it's popular to eat seafood and shellfish. After the midnight service, people walk the streets carrying torches, playing guitars, beating on tambourines and drums. So basically, if you're not awake on Christmas Eve, you will be. One Spanish saying is, and I'm not even going to attempt the Spanish because I will mess it up immensely, it means basically, tonight is a good night and is not meant to be sleeping. A few different languages obviously speak it and say hello. Merry Christmas Spanish is basically known as Feliz Navidad, which I can actually say. There is also one special tradition around New Year's Eve where you get 12 grapes, and on the 12 strokes of the clock at midnight, you have to eat them. Each grape represents a month of the coming year. If you manage to eat all the 12 grapes in one go, you're going to have a lucky new year. So you don't want to be choking on stuff. Children have presents Christmas Day opened at Epiphany, which is, I think we've talked about this before. Basically, I believe that the kings brought presents to them at Epiphany, just like they did back in the day. Some big towns have big parades and have everyone walking through as well, dressed up and basically having fun using camels too. Also too, it says here that in the Basque County, which is northern Spain, southern France, Christmas Eve, children will wait for presents from a guy called Olenzero. He's a big overweight man wearing a beret and smoking a pipe. Sounds cool.
That's pretty awesome, yeah.
And now quickly, let's go to Germany.
Rightio. A big part of the Christmas celebrations in Germany is Advent. Several different types of Advent calendars are used in German homes, as well as a traditional one made of card that are used in many countries. For those of us, we usually have chocolates in them. Christmas trees are very important in Germany. They were first used in Germany during the Middle Ages. If there are young children in the house, the trees are usually secretly decorated by the mother of the family. The Christmas tree was traditionally brought into the house on Christmas Eve. In some parts of Germany during the evening, the family would read the Bible and sing Christmas songs. Sometimes wooden frames are covered in coloured plastic sheets with electric candles inside and are put in the windows of the house to make it look pretty from the outside. Christmas Eve is the main day when Germans exchange presents with their families. Germany is well known for its Christmas markets where all sorts of Christmas foods and decorations are sold. Perhaps the most famous German decorations are glass ornaments. The glass ornaments were originally hand-blown glass and were imported to the USA in 1880s by Woolworths stores. Wow, that's interesting. The legend of the glass Christmas pickle is famous in the USA, but it's just a legend. Most people in Germany have never heard of the Christmas pickle.
What is the Christmas pickle?
Me, I have no idea.
That sounds like something we probably should have researched and put in there and just said, what's the Christmas pickles? Nah.
It doesn't matter.
If you would like to know more about the Christmas pickle,
Feel free to Google it.
yeah, Google it. Yeah. Well, no, we've been giving you all the other. We're giving you all the other pieces of advice and traditions. You can look at one yourself. Honestly, oh no, it's fun because it's interesting that the fact that most of them don't even do anything on, like all the countries we've talked about. Most of them don't do anything on Christmas Day.
Yeah,
it's Christmas Eve.
It's Christmas Eve, whereas Christmas Day is a big thing for us. Yeah.
Exactly. So yeah. But anyway, so that is those three countries we talked about: France, Spain, and Germany. France, place I'd like to go. Spain, if we go, cool. If we don't, sweet. Yep. And Germany is where my ancestors are from.
And I've been there too.
Yep, I've been nowhere. New Zealand and Australia. It's pretty much where I'm taking from. So when we get to those ones, that's going to be great. I'm about to tell you anything about that.
No, because we couldn't cram all of Europe into the European countries we researched into one podcast. Next podcast, we will be discussing another couple of European countries that we really wanted to talk about.
Exactly. So which ones are we talking about? Well, you're just going to have to tune in tomorrow. It's called a tease, people. It's going to be awesome. All right, until then, have a great day, and we will catch up with you again tomorrow for another day of the 12 Days of Podcasts.
Merry Christmas.